Your refusal to just grow up is the very persistence that surprises people when it comes to when you say the trick or the way that I've been able to accomplish X, Y, and Z is because of your inner child and your refusal to grow up. What up, y'all? This is Saray here with Astral Flame 33, here to give you your collective messages. Dear Source, dear higher selves, we thank you so much for allowing for us to be able to come together across time and space to do this reading. Please ensure that no low vibrational energies, entities, hexes, curses, jinxes, or bindings may manipulate, distort, usurp, or even spy in on this reading. So there's this energy of leadership and air of authority that moves all around you. And it's something that makes people kind of feel a little bit off put or surprised, because in the end, they think of you as, instead of being the emperor, they think of you more as like a jester. They think of you more as someone who is a little bit lower ranking, someone who is not as important, especially not an emperor who is in control of an entire kingdom, meaning the lives and livelihood of other people. But that's the energy frequency that is shocking and surprising people, because how is it that you're able to have this frequency? How is it that you're able to have this aura despite the fact that you fucking refuse to grow up? You refuse to play the game that everybody else has bought into and hope that they'll be able to win at, which is you go through the education system, you get your trade, you get your skill, you get your body of knowledge that you then begin to work on, and you slowly but surely build up your nest egg for you to be able to have a certain life. And then when you have that certain life, then you die, then you have your children, hopefully, or adopted children, whatever the fuck, who you can pass the baton to, pass heirlooms to, for them to be able to then hopefully go further than you did in whatever realm that they choose, and then continuing on the cycle. But there's something about you that refused some part of that story. You didn't actually buy into it. You said, I'm not going to grow up in that way. I'm going to grow up in my way. And it's shocked or surprised so many people, because in the end, you ended up becoming a leader and authority figure in some way, somehow, or you're on the pathway to, which allows for you to be able to really showcase to people that there's another way, there's a different way to be able to go about things. So because you allow for yourself to just make it happen, to believe in yourself, to believe in your abilities, to create or to manifest from a place that didn't ask for you to kill off that innocent side of you, because you did that, it allowed for you to be able to have like this quick return on your investments for some reason. That's actually really interesting, because we know that's not the type of payoff that naturally happens for people, or else more people would do it. But there's something special about you that allows for you to be able to invest in yourself in such a way that allows for you to actually receive returns. And if you see returns, then obviously you're going to continue to invest in yourself. So there's something special about you who is supposed to be that leader, or that's what is actually surprising or shocking. If it worked for everybody, everybody would do it. But because you're actually destined to be some type of authority figure or leader, this is why you're receiving results in the positive sense when it comes down to you investing in yourself in ways that people feel like is ludicrous, or feel like is childish, or feel like is a waste of time. So there's something about you that is healing, that provides like this road of recovery for when it comes to changing the way that we view wealth, stability, and someone established. So your rags to riches story is something that transcends or goes far beyond just wanting to make money, or somebody, making money and making it and all that other stuff. It's actually repairing or helping to heal what our connection to stability, enterprise, authority, ownership, claiming of something, establishing of something. You are helping to heal our idea of that, so that we can bring back true and honest legacy, inheritance, that type of stuff. It's funny how I brought all these things up and then they're all coming up in the reading. So there's something about how a certain way of life is now, it's like it's dying. It's been dying. And you are helping to usher in a new way of being able to live. And in order to do that, people have to get past the grief and the loss, which you have well experienced, right? Which is why it's so surprising to people how you didn't grow up. You experienced the same level of loss and grief as other people did, but it didn't make you get in line. It made you rebel even harder. And so because of that, look, it made you rebel even harder. And so regardless of other people's opinions, no, regardless of how other people gossiped about you, regardless of how people portrayed you to be, you still allowed for yourself to move through that panic, that worry, through that projection, so that you can get to this point of being able to provide a new way, a different way. Look at this shit. The shit just come out. So you are something special. I'm going to end the reading there. Astral Flame 33 is my only ad, and astralflame.com is my only booking website. I love you. I love me. Bye, y'all.